Hey, I'm Nikhil Kundu from Hogdive, and today I'm going to take you through each and every, not every, but top 5 note taking apps on your iPad. So keep your iPad ready and your Apple Pencil, and let's get started with this video. Now, these recommendations will be based on 3 things. First of all, how it can be used, how much productivity you can get from it, how many features it has, most importantly, what kind of reviews have people given it according to their experiences. Now, first app we are going to talk about is Notability. Notability is a highly rewarded note-taking app that you can download directly from your app store. What you need to do is go to your app store and search Notability. Let's check the reviews and all that good stuff. I've already installed this app just to show you. You can see there are 14,000 ratings, 4.6. That's a very high rating for an app which has a lot of users, so you can guess what kind of experience that it will provide you. Now let's open the app itself and let me tell you what kind of cons and pros it has. As you can see, I have already done some note taking on this. The best thing I found about this is that you can create your own sort of notes, handwritten notes, as well as text written notes on this app. The second thing I liked about this that the UI user interface is really simple for you to take notes and create your own personal chits for your own benefits in the long term. You can see all of the tools just above the page itself. There is text tool, there is highlighter tool, there is pencil tool, eraser, lasso, and even a microphone that you can speak into. It will write the text itself. You can also insert some images, graphics, any PNGs that you want to include in your notes. If you don't know how to make notes personally, you can use one of the templates given in the app itself. Now, while Notability is a really good app, there are also some downsides to this. The first downside being that Notability relies entirely on the Apple ecosystem. That means you cannot use this app in any other platform other than the Apple ecosystem itself, which means you cannot use it on your PC, on your Android or your Android tablets, anywhere. Now, also one of the problems that I found was syncing limitations, which means that you cannot share these notes across any other platform such as Google Drive or Dropbox. It only relies on the Apple cloud services, I mean iCloud. Another thing that I found in this app is that it has very limited text formatting capabilities, which means that you cannot customize your text compared to other note-taking apps that are in the competition of this app itself. Now, like the previous app Notability, GoodNotes is also an option to a better handwriting experience in a notes-taking app. Now, a notes-taking app should be simple with a reliable UI which you can use to optimize your writing experience and note-taking process. Now, let me take you through the GoodNote app itself and the interface that it provides you. Now, you can click on it new and there are a lot of options that you can choose from. I'm going to go with Notebook. Now you can create these sort of notebooks. It has pretty good templates that you can choose from, and I'm going to choose a legal one. Let's create and call it document, or whatever you want to call it. Create it, and now you can see it provides you, let's see that. Okay, so now it provides you with a very handy UI. It has a pretty good user interface. You can click on notes, you can write, you can customize the pens, unlike the last one. So this has way more customization than last one. It has highlighter tools, it has shapes that you can choose from, and this has two sides. You can choose the laser tool yet again, the writing tool, you can add images and stickers and whatnot. It has also lasso tools, but this is way more customizable than the last one. You can choose from way you can choose from many different options and use it to your liking. Now the writing experience itself, I'm going to write some stuff on this. Let's say I write my name, or if I want to write professionally, I can zoom in and write I am going to blah blah blah, whatever you want to write. You can write notes, you can draw shapes, and it can while you draw a shape, you can make the shape and it will automatically draw that shape for you, which is really interesting according to my opinion. Because like if I have a shape, let's say a triangle, I will make that triangle, it will make that triangle for me. See, it may not be the perfect shape, but it goes a long way. You can increase or decrease the size of the shape and all that good stuff. This is for the pointer, and this is to highlight the stuff. Yes, just like that. This is to write text. You can write text in the middle of your notes, which are also, and you have text styling and all that good stuff in this application. Now the only downsides of this, from what I found, is that this is a paid app, so to unlock its maximum capabilities, you have to pay a price, which is decent, but it's not for people who are just using it for the hobbies. The third application we are going to talk about is Evernote. Evernote is also a note-taking app that can be shared across devices with multiple platforms. Your Apple products, your laptops, your Chromebooks, wherever you want. So you can share your notes across many platforms. This is its biggest advantage. Now inside the surface of Evernote, as you can see right in front of you, it's a very well organized note-taking app. From tutorials to getting started steps, you can see there is a lot of options that you can see right here. These are the shortcuts to your notes, and these are the notes that you can write on. Let's write something on it. Give me a second. Let's say I write isolated, something like that, okay? And I need my pencil and to write something on it, and I can write incredible, insomniac, something like that. Now you can also insert all these stuff: audio, note link, attachment, task. This is completely based on the stuff that you want to have your productivity in. I chose to get organized, to get my personal projects done. So this is a better way to brainstorm ideas, to write stuff that you want to have in your notes app that you want to remember for later. So this is like, you can write anything you want. The only downside of this I see is that you cannot literally write with your pencil, like create shapes here. This is just for typing experiences and stuff. So yeah, that's about it in the app. There are a lot of other details that you can explore, but I leave that to you. Now the fourth application that we're going to talk about is Apple Notes. This is already integrated in your Apple iPad or Apple OS, whatever you want to say. Now, what features do Apple Notes have? Now, you can see if I open Apple Notes, I have this already opened. Now there are a lot of features in this too, but there is no such customization. If I click on this icon right here, I can move this around, I can use highlighters, I can use scales, which I haven't seen yet in other note-taking apps, which is decent, I agree. And there is lasso tool, which can delete exactly anything you want from this. And there are also like ink pens and stuff. This is all for the better experience of note taking. This might be looking really messy, but if you want to make your notes really interesting, this is what you want to go for. Now we come to our final note-taking app, that is Microsoft OneNote. OneNote is probably the best and the most used note-taking app on the face of the earth right now, because it has features that exceeds any other note-taking app. Microsoft OneNote is an online application as well, which means you can access it from any browser of your choice. So now, as you can see, I can write anything I want. Persona is so this is, or if you want in bigger, you can write that too. If you want to change the color of it or make the size any bigger than that, you can do that too. It has the undo button on the top right here. It has this button in which you can write the text and stuff. You have the color palette and you've got the ruler exactly right here. This is how you can use the ruler. It has the rotator as well. That too. Now if you want to highlight something, you can do it like this, or you can increase the size of the highlighter to match it. That's how you can use that. Now to increase the size of per se, let's say something like that, you will have to actually insert some text. You have this audio, insert link symbol, emojis, office add-ons, pictures, files and table. You can add all of this stuff just right from your tablet, right from your iOS device. So that's what makes it the best note-taking app to ever exist, because this is very customizable. Well, that wraps up this video for the best note-taking apps on your iOS or iPad devices. If you like this video, follow and subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on notifications for regular updates from this channel. And once again, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.